Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is your energy update. Let's see what's coming in. Oh, there we go. Yep, we have someone waiting. Yeah, it's a person being a little cautious, a little careful what they wish for. But is somebody here still feeling hopeful? Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune. Something to do with timing, good luck, opportunity. Definitely there is an energy of expansion here. This is someone thinking maybe it's time to put themselves out there, but still waiting for the one. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune is luck, timing. Someone still feels, there's opportunity here. Yeah, look at that. So it has to do with someone taking the lead, taking control of the situation. Yeah. So this is a person here. It has to do with feeling confident. I feel like someone here maybe, to me it looks like feeling lucky, feeling fortunate. There's opportunity. But yet someone here was kind of... It is all about someone thinking it's time to put themselves out there. But like I say, we got an energy of someone waiting, feeling the ship has sailed. But I'm going to tell you there's expansion, because this is the Chariot. It's a person who takes the lead. They feel confident. Yeah, it's about being ready for something new. It's all about feeling confident, feeling ready, determined to succeed. Look at that. This is an energy of starting something. Yeah, it has to do with someone reaching out. We have a person who's been waiting. They're still open to receive, but thinking maybe it's time to move on. Yeah. To me, it's sort of like, what are you waiting for? Yep. See, time in between. Things calming down, happier days ahead. Someone has moved on from a situation. So this is someone here who I feel wasn't quite ready. But there's happier days ahead. See light at the end of the tunnel. Some of you may be feeling someone's avoiding you. What this person's often doing is trying to avoid a disaster. They're trying to stay in control of a situation. But yeah, it's an energy of someone applying something that they've learned. Tell me more about the Six of Swords. It could be someone who is actually moving and relocating. See, we got someone waiting. Yeah, but there's hope. I can see there's hope. See, it's about wish fulfillment. But someone here is at the point feeling they're not going to get what they want. Well, I don't know. See, it's all about long-term. Someone here's gone through financial expansion. See, it's about partnering up, long-term stability. Someone here, there's definitely been some time in between. And some of you may be feeling, well, I guess they're just avoiding me. They're not interested. But I don't even feel this is, for most, it isn't avoidance. This is someone here trying to avoid a disaster while they keep someone waiting. Yeah. If you've got someone keeping you waiting and you feel like they're reaching out to other people, starting something new, always trust your intuition. But I really feel, look at this is someone choosing their battles. So this is someone thinking things through. See, this is about choosing their words wisely too. But this has to do with long-term stability, partnering up. Someone here is definitely going through expansion. I wouldn't even be surprised expanding a business. Choosing their battles. But now this person, see, this is about stability, being able to provide something. This person's coming in. I mean, the Chariot is about sheer determination to succeed financially. Yeah, we have someone here open to receive, waiting. Yeah, waiting for something new. But the other person feels this is someone who may be open to someone new too. So this person is definitely about to take action. It has something to do with communication, just the way someone's communicating. They're trying to avoid a disaster, not trying to avoid the other person. Yeah, because this is about things calming down while someone's waiting, applying lessons learned, choosing their battles, thinking things through. But it has to do with how someone communicates. So you have a decisive communication. Tell me about the Chariot. This is someone not being ruled by their emotions, really trying not to be, but definitely open. See, it's about getting the cup filled. Yeah. We have someone who was unable to move forward. So you may have had a person who maybe put on the brakes. They may be taking another look. But this has to do with someone here who was unable to move, unable to make a decision. They had to wait for something to calm down. They were choosing their battle. See, it's about taking decisive action. I definitely see expansion, maybe a business opportunity here. But it's all about luck and timing, feeling fortunate for this opportunity. This is where basically it's like the table's turning, but it has something to do with timing. Yeah, some of you waited for this person to reach out. It's about giving and receiving. This person was unable to make a decision, but now they're seeing things clearly. See, this is someone who's left something behind here. I wouldn't be surprised at someone who is in the middle of relocating or expansion to do with work, a business. Yeah, but it has to do with the Two of Swords. Yeah, somebody here wasn't ready. See, they were unable to move forward. They are definitely seeing things clearly now. I definitely can see someone here open to new. So now they have to come in quickly. It is about going on a date. It's about talking. Someone here has been exploring their feelings too. But yep, it does look like we have someone who's open to new. This person needs to hurry up. They need to communicate decisively their intentions. I don't think this person was avoiding you. They were avoiding a disaster. They were trying to take control of a situation. See, it's all about the Three of Pentacles, doing things together, getting to know each other. See, getting acquainted. I feel some of you, it is about getting acquainted. See, this is someone who's dealing with something, and it is about going down this path. Cooperation, compromise, compatibility, the things you have in common, something this person didn't see that they now see because we're getting clarity. But I definitely feel like some of you have other opportunities, or they think that you do. Yeah, let's have a look at the Sun. See, crossing paths. Two people who cross paths just being in the same place at the same time. So this is someone who really did want this. I definitely feel they're applying lessons learned, not to rush into something. Basically, it's a person dealing with something they need to deal with first and foremost before they can go down this path. But it's about going down this path. Yep, some of you may have a choice too. Like I say, we have an energy of a person coming forward. Yep, look at that change. See, the tables are turning. This is someone taking another look, a complete U-turn. Something this person wasn't seeing, they're now seeing. But it is about crossing paths. And I do feel if you've had another opportunity, there's a situation that didn't go anywhere. But this shows the tables turning. See, there's a lot of growth, abundance. It does look like someone was moving and relocating, or maybe even a business, but there's financial expansion. It's about long-term stability. Tell me more about the Knight of Swords. Why is this person here? See, it's Eight of Pentacles. See, choosing their battles, focusing on work. This is someone waiting for things to calm down, definitely. But it has to do with building, working, and putting in effort. See, this person is now, I feel, ready to put in some effort. Tell me about the Two of Wands. Yeah, see, goals, the things that they hope to achieve. It is about being able to provide something. See, this is someone who maybe felt they couldn't provide or give someone the attention they needed. But is a person breaking free from something. There is a breakthrough, and I do see growth, change, goals that someone's achieving. But it's about giving someone the attention they deserve. Yeah, someone who takes pride in their work, all the things that they do. It's all about providing, being able to provide something. Tell me about the Six of Wands. Yeah, see, it has to do with how someone communicated. They didn't communicate decisively. They didn't let someone know what their intentions were. See, it's all about laying a foundation. So there is a little procrastination, but you can see it has to do with change, growth. This is someone about to change the way they communicate. Whatever this is, it's about long-term stability, a partner. See, it's about partnering up, going down this path together. But this is somebody here who didn't communicate decisively. They should have chose their words wisely. See, now they're seeing truth. See, they're having that moment of truth enlightenment. Aha. And it could be the Queen of Cups who did this. Reached out to someone to let them know they were open and available. And the other person didn't reciprocate because they feel maybe this person's just looking for someone to provide. Believe me, this person is going through expansion, financial expansion. They are applying lessons learned, and definitely the tables are turning. There's growth, but it has to do with the tables turning. See, now they're seeing this. They're going, aha. They have to take a leap of faith. The other person took a risk, probably, what you do and you want to get together. This is someone just letting someone know they're open and available. So I think this person put on the brakes, but now they're taking another look and they're totally going, yep, this is someone who's looking for a partner, long-term stability. And I'm going to tell you, look at that energy. See, the tables are turning. This is someone who I feel took a leap of faith, took a risk, reached out. The other person didn't reciprocate. But now they're ready to take a leap of faith. See, it's all about leaving something behind. Someone was moving on from a situation, waiting for things to calm down, whether it be work, whatever it may be. But it is about priorities. This is someone about to make someone a priority. Why? It's a person who wants to build something. They're trying to start something, but they need to put in more effort too. Yeah. See, it's all about providing long-term stability. I feel like you cross paths with this person. The timing might not have been right. But it's like the tables are completely turning. And this is someone who's definitely ready to take a leap of faith. Look at that harmony, truth. This is someone who wasn't ready. It's like I say, it's about being fair too. Seeing the truth in the situation. But it is about coming in right, doing things the right way. Tell me more about the Six of Swords. Oh. Yeah, so it looks like we have this. See, this is about attraction and desire. This is about love. Someone's ready to take a leap of faith. This is someone literally focused on, it's someone who's moved on. But here's what I see. This is someone choosing love over money. They're ready to risk it all for love. And this person is definitely going to go for it here. I feel those of you who are open to receive, look at that. This is someone feeling super enthusiastic. This is someone see, this is all about enthusiasm. It's building. But the interesting thing is this is somebody who is feeling very inspired, very attracted to someone. See, it's about harmony. It's about justice. It is about being fair. Someone here may not have been fair, but it's all about doing things right. Yeah, someone who's just right. Doing things the right way. See, it's about being stable financially. It is about being able to provide. But this person literally is so attracted. There was so much desire. It is possible they rushed in quickly without thinking and then put on the brakes. But you can see they're really feeling enthusiastic. This is an energy of growth, abundance. The tables are turning. This is someone now chasing after someone. Yeah, see, this is someone who's not chasing. They're just letting someone know they're available. Yeah, and it is someone who walked away from a situation that wasn't emotionally fulfilling. See, it's someone who's just walked away from a situation. And it is about expansion, finances, focusing on work. But what they're seeing is what the other person wants. Someone who's compatible. See, doing things together. See, it's about doing things together, getting together. So it is about being acquainted. Yeah, see, acquaintances, getting acquainted. You've crossed paths, but this is someone who has either walked away from a job or a relationship. But it's what two people are looking for. You're looking for the same thing. See, there was interest here, but now they feel the other person's losing interest. There's other opportunity. They're in a hurry. They are feeling so fired up, so enthusiastic. See, this is someone who should have showed someone, they should have put more effort into their communication. And that's why I feel they were busy This is someone who's often rushing around, but I feel they didn't communicate clearly. Because this is someone who really wants this, and it is about coming in right. See, we have someone who's been patient, but the other person feels, well, the ship has sailed, I might as well make myself open to someone else. No, they're not going to let that happen, because it is about decisive communication. See, there's a little, if I would have known then what I know now, I would have put in more effort, because this is someone who I feel wasn't really sure what this person wanted. Because the page, and I wouldn't be surprised it's the Queen of Cups who took the leap of faith. And now open to receive over to you. See, this is someone who took the lead. See, taking a moment, taking that living in the moment, taking a leap of faith. But now the tables are turning, and now this is what, and I'm going to tell you, this is someone ready to risk it all. I kid you not. This is a person who... Oh yeah, I mean, it is all about a partner. You betcha. See, now this person feels they can provide something. See, I feel they needed to focus on their money. If they had just walked away from a situation, of course they're going to be focused on finances, but it's all about planning, preparing for the future, looking ahead. This is someone who had goals, things they needed to achieve. See, to be able to come in right. It's about harmony. It's about being fair. See, they're seeing truth. They're having that moment where they realize this is someone just open and available. They're waiting to receive. But they're the one who took the leap of faith. Now the tables are turning. They have to take a leap of faith. They're grounding themselves. They're trying to be sensible and right. And they're looking to see, do I see myself with this person? See, now they're curious. Now they want to know everything that you're up to, what you're doing. Ooh. But it's all about harmony. It's all about coming in right. Yep, they see the bigger picture too. Yeah, it's all about the future. Do I see myself with this person? Yeah, they, like I say, they're curious. They definitely want to know everything. What you're up to, who you're giving attention to, who's giving you attention. But I think what they're doing is seeing they should have put more effort into communicating, should have given you more attention. But this is about the bigger picture, seeing a future. I think this person's seeing truth too. This is someone who will say yes. This definitely could have gone in their favor. Yep. See, the star. See, it's about the feelings being mutual. But this is someone who sees this didn't serve them. They need to release something first. It's a person who kind of felt. It is about kind of being yourself, showing your true selves. And that's what that Nine of Cups is. See, no one really got what they wanted here. But I got to tell you, this is someone still open to receive. And it is possible this person feels, well, I guess it isn't meant to be. I guess they're not interested, but they are. The feelings are actually mutual. It has to do with the future. I do see someone saying yes. It's all about asking someone on a date, like literally stepping up to the plate, following through. The star shows hope. Someone navigating their feelings here too, because when I see the Chariot with the star, this is someone charting the course, planning, preparing. You see the path that they were on? It's now time to go down this path. But they're asking themselves, do I see a future with this person? Yes. And I feel this is someone who will say yes in return. See, it's all about taking a pause, seeing things different, that aha moment. I feel it's it's like a role reversal. But this is just someone letting the other person know they're available. So of course they're not saying too much. They're not telling. See, this is why it's important to be yourself. Say what you need to say. Because it is about someone who didn't choose their words wisely. Now, it could be either person, but the Hanged Man shows a perspective. See, now we have someone, this person wants to know if who's checking who out, what someone's up to. But they really are seeing things from a whole different perspective. Yeah, see, trusting their intuition. See, they've kept this all to themselves. I don't feel like this is more about what they're thinking, but they already know the answers they're seeking. They already know. This is about emotions, feelings, love. See, the other person walked away. They weren't communicating emotions. And they were definitely choosing their battles. But it's someone who needed to choose their words wisely. Look at that. See, longing for love. It's a crush, but they're looking at the truth. See, they kept it all in, kept it all to themselves. To me, it's an energy of just their private thoughts, keeping it all in. See, someone's crushing, longing for love. I think this person knows very well. Yeah, see, I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, for some, they are talking to people. They're learning something. They're curious. They may be asking questions, what you're doing, what you're up to. They want to know everything. See, they want to know everything because they're planning, preparing. And I think they're planning something romantic for some of you. There is some romanticizing going on and some fantasizing, but look at that. See, this is someone just manifesting what they desire. They have everything they need, but it's all about how someone communicates. These are two people actually looking for the same thing. Long-term stability, a partner. They look at what this person provides, someone kind, compassionate, caring. See, someone who's very understanding. I think there's a misunderstanding because of the communication. Someone didn't communicate clearly, but I do see talking to people. This is someone who now may be getting attention from other people. But I'm going to tell you, they already know the answers they're seeking. Yeah, this is someone who has everything they need. See, this is about stability. This is someone who pre-manifests, prepares themselves. This is someone just tending to themselves. They're doing their own thing. It's a person who's creative. See, this is someone who often, what this Queen of Cups has done is created opportunity. But now the tables are turning. They need to create an opportunity. It's all about getting together with people. And it could be just too many people involved. See, keeping things to yourselves and go down this path and see where this goes. But I can guarantee you, this person sees the Queen of Pentacles, someone who pre-manifests, prepares, someone who's always ready for anything, but open. See, this is someone ready for love. This is someone who wants love. See, now this person's feeling bold. See, now they're taking the leap of faith. I definitely feel there is someone here else possibly interested in this person. It is possible there's multiple opportunities, but I really feel it for most of you. It's just energy. It's a person here taking a leap of faith, now feeling bold, feeling confident. But this is just someone open to receive. Some of you may have multiple, so I do see a decision needing to be made. The King and Queen of Pentacles, the couple that work together, play together, stay together. See, it's all about someone coming up with ideas, all the things you can do together. This person's so full of adventure. I think it's someone ready to risk it all for love here. I'm going to be honest. This is someone who's a risk taker, but they are trying to be practical. And it is mostly about long-term stability. See, they're ready to risk it all. Yeah, this is someone who's still single. See, they got it all going on. They are independent. They take care of themselves. Yeah, someone who's just, I think it's just someone who creates opportunities for themselves. Tell me about the King of Wands. Yeah, see, look at that. See, it's all about building a foundation. See, creating opportunities, some people getting together. This person's planning something. So now the tables are turned. They're about to create this opportunity. It is about talking to someone alone. I can see it. See, it's about approaching someone, talking to them alone. This is someone who lives alone. Like, I feel they're stable. But this person's feeling so enthusiastic. They are literally coming in to take the lead. They're determined to succeed. This is someone who had goals. They want to be able to provide something. But they are about to create an opportunity. If you have a choice between two, see, building the foundation. See, it's all about coming in right with something to provide. This is about making some kind of commitment. But it's a strong financial foundation. It's building the foundation, coming in right. If you have a choice between two, some of you have moved on from someone, too little, too late. Yeah. But you have a person who's confident and bold. They already know what they want, so they are determined to succeed. Yeah. So someone with some Taurus energy. So it's just energy, but it is an energy of being on the same page, understanding morals, values, lifestyle, the way someone conducts themselves. Yeah, so this person has faith in themselves. This is about loyalty too, but it is about things being learned. See, learning that this is someone who's still single, so they're very much aware. This is why I feel it's just the same person, the energy, because it is about building, working, putting in effort. But they're also looking at why someone walked away, because they didn't give them any attention. They didn't communicate clearly. So they may be going off to get attention somewhere else. They're just open and available. They're still single. I do feel they've learned this. They are aware. And I think this person's very much aware of what's manifesting here too. I do. I think they kind of get it now. But it is about good news. See, hearing good things, talking to people. I think this person's reminiscing too. But here's what I feel. It is about someone's feelings growing. I definitely feel, like a crush kind of energy. But this is someone I feel who's open and available to this person. Tell me about the Hierophant. See? This is about being open and available. See, I feel this person wasn't ready. And it is about being able to provide something. But it's about giving and receiving, reciprocating. I think this is somebody who didn't communicate clear. And I do think it's the Queen of Cups energy, the Queen of Pentacles, taking a leap of faith, just curious, right? Getting acquainted. But someone walked away. It wasn't emotionally fulfilling. But now the tables are turning. This person's seeing truth, what they didn't see. These are two people literally looking for the same thing. See, it's a longing for love. And I think somebody here has been kind of exploring their feelings here. See, their feelings are starting to grow. It's about being emotionally ready, being open. See, the spark, the desire, holding a torch. This is someone who's got it all going on. And I do feel for some, this is someone who felt someone was out of their league, or, somebody with high standards, be able to provide. Somebody with high standards. But this is where things didn't turn out as expected. But because the tables are turning, there's all this growth, abundance. I feel we have two people who've gone through expansion. But this person's about to take that bold move. They're ready to risk it all for love. Yeah, they are. They're a risk taker. This person took a risk. Now it's their turn. And I'm going to tell you, there is an attraction, and there is a physical attraction. Someone who's got it all going on, but they are definitely wanting to know who you're talking to, what you're up to. They're hearing good news. You're still single. You're just doing your thing. You're tending to yourself. And I do see the energy of being very creative too. Someone who creates their own opportunities. So that's why it's up to them. They have to create the opportunity. And they're planning something here. They're looking ahead. But this is about the future. This person actually, and I think we have two people who've sat down. Do I see a future with this person? This is someone who's kept themselves single for a reason. They're preparing themselves for a reason. You betcha. Because they feel this is their person. See, they already know the answers they're seeking. I don't think it's too late. But it's up to someone to make that decision. It's about coming in right. See, coming in right, laying a foundation. And I definitely see an opportunity. I do see talking privately, connecting, a private conversation. Yeah. These are two people who are often private. They don't share a lot of personal stuff with people. So definitely there's that desire, a spark. I do think it's someone who felt someone was a little out of their league, or, they couldn't, someone here who had very high standards. And if you are leaving someone behind who you feel doesn't, this is where you raise the bar. See, choosing someone with higher standards. And I wouldn't be surprised it's the King of Cups. Tell me about this King of Cups. Why is this person here? They're open to receive too, but you see it's because the tables are turning. Now they see, they've learned something. They're having that massive aha moment. Aha, they are interested. They do find me attractive. Yeah, this is about speaking truth. It could be someone who's enlightened this person, telling them that the other person's actually interested. But it is about showing your true selves, just being yourselves. I feel that's really important. Just be you. Yeah. But this is an energy of some sort of truth. Now, some of you, if you do have multiple opportunities, I do see you having to make a decision. I do think these two people are somewhat similar. One of them is definitely not afraid of taking a leap of faith. They're more interested in what they can provide for you, where the other person may be more interested in what you can provide. So really choose wisely. But yeah, it's about two people talking, having an honest conversation, see, making a decision. It's about connecting, being able to speak your truth, speak your mind. So some of you have a decision to make, but I still feel this is someone enlightening someone, telling them they find you attractive. And that's where I feel this is where the tables turn, and they are ready to risk it all. Look at two people connecting, drinking from each other's cup. See, this is about a connection. This is about connecting. So there you go. This has been a little bit of a journey. I can see this journey between two people. And I wouldn't be surprised someone here. Often when I see the Six of Wands and the King of Wands and the Knight of Wands, I see somebody on the rebound, rushed in on the rebound. I mean, it's too good to be true. It's everything they could ever want. And then possibly backed out until they were ready. And it is about being emotionally open. Yeah, now see, we have the Queen of Wands. This is someone who I feel took a leap of faith. This is someone who's bold, confident, creating opportunity, but it's now over to this person. This is someone who just took the lead. See, now it's up to the other person. Complete role reversal, U-turn. So there you go. But if you have a choice to make, it's telling you to think it through and choose wisely. Okay, one of these has a lot of love to give. I do think it's someone who can be very generous. I do think it's a person who is kind, compassionate, caring. They're looking at someone, seeing them very understanding. Because something that they've learned, where the other person, like I say, just because I do see you're manifesting here. But I do think you're mirroring one of these people. And I do think both of these people are stable. But one of them, I feel, someone here who could still be playing the field. Yeah. And it's also about whether someone's reliable, whether you can depend on them. Someone who pulls their weight. See, it's about someone who pulls their weight in a relationship. Because some of you have sacrificed in the past. And this is why I feel like you're just doing you, tending to yourself. And you know what you want. I feel like you're not about to settle. But you've got a cup coming in. And maybe even multiple. So choose wisely. Look at this person if they're reliable, dependable, or someone who keeps you waiting or strings you along. Okay? So look at all the details. And that's what the Queen of Pentacles does, is sit down and looks at the details, just like the King of Pentacles. But I feel if there's two, which I feel there is for some of you, one of these is more interested in what you can provide for them. One of them is looking, I'm going to be honest, someone to take care of their house and home, to cook and clean, where the other person is someone who pulls their weight. Someone who will do some of that. So really watch that energy. It all depends on what it is you want. See, it's about now it's time to decide what it is you want, what makes you happy. Take care. We'll see you soon.